Hello, how are you doing, job seekers? This is Sam, the head of recruiters at Creative CV. If you are here and watching this video, please watch it until the end. If you are watching it from the group, please stay in the group as you are going to learn more. If you're watching from YouTube, please subscribe. If you're watching from LinkedIn, please follow me or connect with me. All right? On TikTok, make sure you contact the number in the description so that you can get help and join the group. In the group, we do different things. We do help with job placement. We post jobs there. We also advise. So you learn. All right. Let me go to, I've got 2 or 3 things, maybe 4, that I really need to talk about today, which is taking me back to career anchors, right? So we're going back to our book, Career Anchors. What makes me to go back to this book is just because I've seen a lot of people are being thrown in under the bus or in the ditch. So I just think like it's wise for me to come and explain some of the things that we do in recruitment and some of the things that you can do on your own and increase your chances of getting a job, right? All right. So the first thing I need to explain, what is ATS, right? This is the most important thing why you are not getting a job, why you are getting rejected. It's ATS. Yes, I had someone who was saying if your child is thinking of going into HR and just tell your child that it's a bad idea. Half true, half lie. But yeah, because in human resource or in recruitment now, what is now taking over, it's ATS, Applicant Tracking System. So when you do your CVs, guys, you need to always put that ATS in mind. To say, okay, whatever I'm doing on this CV, make sure this CV is going to pass ATS. You understand? So I'm just checking. There's some notes that I put somewhere. So those are the notes that I'm just looking for quickly. Yeah, there they are. All right. So this is the first part that happened. When you write your CV, what is required in your CV? It's not for you to tailor-make your CV to fit every position that you see. No. Why? Just because just after ATS, there's a recruiter's database that will know what you did yesterday. So that database, if you keep on tailor-making your CV to fit every position, you are minimizing your chances by day of getting other jobs that will come. So your CV that you're going to write today must be a CV that accommodates your experience, your skills, and your qualification. That will be your road to every job that comes. And you'll be able to apply any job without a fail, right? If you are now thinking of doing career switch, there is a way that you do career switch. Let's say you have been in recruitment for quite some time, or you've been in engineering for quite some time, but now you're thinking of switching to go to the other side where your calling is. So now there is a way that you do it, which we'll be talking in these sessions so that you know. But don't ever tailor-make your CV to fit every position that you see, just because you'll be minimizing your your chances of getting a job each day you do that. All right. So this ATS, when you are applying for a job, it reads your CV using the headings that are on your CV, not the words that are in the job description. No, people are lying to you when they say this. Say the ATS will read from this side. No, that's not how it is. It reads according to the headings that are on your CV. That now kick another topic to say, please, when you are now doing your CV, like this is your CV, right? It must just be a CV. Don't attach other documents. Don't scan this document here that is called a CV. Don't scan it, because ATS must be able to read it. And now don't attach certificates, driver's license, and anything underneath it, so that your ATS, the CV can just be a CV by its own. Then you can drag and drop the attached documents by themselves, so that the CV penetrate and go in, the ATS read properly. That's other part. Now, when you say personal summary, don't talk about your qualification in that part. Just talk about you. Those are the keywords, because you said personal summary. So you gave the ATS to say, this is it, all right? When you say key skills, make sure you are talking about key skills. Don't talk about computer skills or attributes. Because now the ATS will be like, but you said these are key skills. Why are you now talking about this? Those are the keywords, guys. So make sure your CV has got those proper keywords, more problem solving, like every position you know that you apply according to your experience and your qualification. There are certain skills that you're supposed to have for that, right? That is required in your position to have those. There are certain attributes that we are looking for in that CV according to your experience and qualification. You understand? There are certain computer skills that we are looking for in that CV according to your qualification and your experience. You understand? So stop using the word like competencies, because that word doesn't work. And when you're writing your CV, stop using terms that are very light. If you are an executive, you need to use big terms, you see, so that when someone is reading, we know like, okay, this person is coming from the executive level, not a graduate or a professional. Sometimes that's where we say, we come in as creative CV to say, okay, give us your CV. Let us write that CV. Let us give it the juice that it's supposed to give you a job. Then from that part, when we are done with your CV, you see the result coming in. Don't just go to anyone. Your career is your life. So don't go to anyone and just say, I heard that you do CVs, please do my CV. I heard that. That is going to jeopardize your chances of getting a job. I was talking to someone last week. The person had sent me a CV. I think the person saw me on LinkedIn, on TikTok, yeah, and sent a CV and said, guys, I want you to do my CV. The good thing is she was my home girl, so we had to speak in the vernacular language that we do understand, both of us. And then I explained to the person like, okay, I need to understand where, because it was in and out, that CV. So I had to ask, like, when did you do this? Because I'm seeing again here. She said, I've never done all of those things on my CV. Someone told me to say, you just have to put information like this. And then I've paid that person. Now, the person, after getting paid, and you get wrong information that you don't have, you are jeopardizing your career. So please, guys, make sure that you go to people who have got a company, one, like Creative CV, people with a website, people with recommended reviews on Google. Like when you read the reviews, not 5, 6 reviews. We're talking about more reviews. Like us, we've got 130 reviews. We have been in business for more than 8 years now. So we've helped a lot of people. The next session that we are going to talk about, we need to talk about the difference between professional CV, executive CV, and a resume. These, and also a graduate CV. These 4 CVs, they're very critical and crucial when we're talking about CVs. So the next session that we're going to talk about, we need to talk about the different types of CVs. But for today, I just thought let me break this thing for you. And also, don't ever put reference on a CV. It's now reference upon request. This is going to increase your chances of getting a job. Why? ATS doesn't read too much numbers. So remember, ATS again, since it doesn't read too much numbers, now you've got chances that in your brain now you know. ATS, it is a document, it is a system that doesn't give you 100%. You get 100% at first when you send your CV. But by the time that ATS reads your email, it subtracts. It reads your cell phone number. It subtract the dates and whatsoever. It subtract. So there's no 100% on ATS. Your CV must be from 75% up to 95%. That is the range of your ATS score. That gives you a job. I hope you've learned something. Don't put driver's license. Don't put your pinpoint location like I'm on number 2234446. No. If you're an executive, don't put your age on your CV. How? I hope you learned something today. Looking forward to see you coming to Creative CV. The number is in the description. Read the description. Contact us. Let us help you find a new job. In Africa or outside Africa, we are there. We are your team. Don't go to people who use screenshots and say, look here, I've got these 2 cell phones here, right? I can send a message from this number and this number, exchange, then screenshot and send it to you and say, this is some of the people that we have helped and what. And these people, they're scamming you guys because a lot of people are now looking for money. They think that in creating CVs, there's more money, free money that you guys are not even aware of. There's also a lot of people who are calling themselves master of ATS and what. Please, guys, there's nothing like that. If they don't have a website, if they don't have proper reviews on Google, LinkedIn is there to just market. If they say this and that, put in your mind, how many people got help? Do they have reviews on Google? If they don't have those reviews on Google, because everyone, like what we do, when we work with you and when you get what you're looking for and you are happy or you're not happy, we give you the review to say, the link to say, go and put your review so that you tell other people and warn other people, how do you feel about our service? So why, if they are the masters, if they are the gurus, why they don't have reviews? Food for thoughts. Thank you so much. Have a good one. See you next session. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you follow me on TikTok. Make sure you connect with me on LinkedIn. Just because you're going to learn a lot. We are going to start opening our book. This. So that we start talking about this thing and stop people who are lying to people and scamming people. Thank you.